Good morning. All right, I'm gonna give this video thing a try. I've never done it. I'm a little bit nervous, but we're gonna get right to it. All right, I have a distant cousin named Tamara Jones that I've never met, but she's a school teacher out in New Mexico, and she got her kids to send me some letters. So we're gonna open this thing up and see what's inside. Now, I do know there's a baseball card from a kid named Cody who really likes baseball. And so we're going to take a look and see here what's going on. All right. Oh, here's the baseball card. Pretty cool. Chase Anderson with the Milwaukee Brewers. I got your card. All right, let's look at your letters. Now, this one says, thanks for your service. Hi, I'm Katie. I hope I'm saying that right. Or JD? Or Zadie? Trying to figure out the first letter there. I'm so very sorry if I got your name wrong. My favorite hobby is to swim in a mermaid tail. That is cool. What's your favorite hobby? My favorite color is purple. And what's yours? I'm a good drawer. In fact, I drew the picture on the front. I'm very excited to get a letter back from you. Bye. Sincerely, Katie. I hope I'll get that right, Katie. Or maybe you can give me a name sometime later. Now, you asked me what my hobbies are. I like to talk. I talk a lot. I talk to so many different people about so many different things. My favorite thing to talk about, though, is leadership, and particularly for young kids or young people, anybody new to leadership. I love talking to them. And my favorite color is red. And, you are a very good drawer, and I hope that you don't get discouraged and you continue to draw these nice, cool pictures, all right? Thank you for writing me this letter, and I will write you back here soon. All right. I have a letter that says outstanding, loves Cody, intelligent, very kind, enthusiastic, and respectful. So I don't have a name here. I am going to assume your name is Oliver. And that was really cool, Oliver. I like how you did that. It says, thank you. Dear Sergeant Sanders, my name. Oh, that's his name right there. My name is Oliver. I am so very glad you are serving in the Army. I'm sorry you're away from your babies. Thank you, Oliver. Yeah, I miss those kids. Question, do people treat you well? Oliver, I've been doing this Army thing for a long time, and so people treat me well now. I don't demand it, but I definitely try to reciprocate that. I want them to treat me well, so I treat them well. And so we have these micro neurons, and when we see each other, we kind of do the same thing. If you ever seen someone like smile, you almost instantly smile because of those the micro neurons. And so I try to, treat people very nicely and very respectfully with the hope that they'll do the same for me. Now, sometimes people go through things, and I try to understand that as well. Not everyone will be nice, but it's maybe because they're having a bad day, or they didn't eat yet, or they didn't get enough sleep. And so I try to remember that, and I still treat them very respectfully and very well. So usually they come around and they change their mood or their attitude, and they treat me nicely. All right, what does this say? From David to Sanders. Guess what, David? We share the same name. That's really cool. My name is David as well. That's my first name. Hello, Sanders. All I do is swim, and I like playing with Nerf guns. I also like playing with my friends and my cousins. I also like playing with my puppies. Do you have a Army dog? I used to have a German Shepherd. Unfortunately, I don't have an army dog, David. But I do love dogs. And I used to have a German Shepherd as well. So it seems we have a lot in common here. Um, but there are army dogs here on this base, and I love them. The two I'm most familiar with are, well, there's also an Air Force dog, and he's probably the most famous. His name is Stryker. But then there are two service dogs. One is Laura, and one is Carlos, and they're real cool. All right. To Sanders from Elias, and look at that, so cool. Elias says, "Thank you for your service and your cousin's grandfather's service." Thank you so very much. Yeah, it's so really quickly. I still haven't met Tamara, and we started chatting because of a we I we well, especially I know I and her grandfather did the Ancestry.com DNA test, and it helped me to kind of discover so much family that I have out there that I've never met. And I think it's really, really so very cool to be able to build relationships with them, especially with the advancements of technology. We have video, and we have pictures, and we have Facebook, and we have all these other media outlets that allow us to like peek into each other's lives and kind of see how they are and see who they are. I think that's very awesome. But yeah, her grandfather's a very, very great guy. And he gives me a lot of advice even now, especially with this whole leadership thing. He's been alive a lot longer than I have. He's experienced so many different things that I haven't. And I really appreciate his feedback and especially his encouragement. So thank you. Let's see here. Sergeant Sanders. Dear Sergeant Sanders, my name is Diego. So my teacher, aka your cousin, told us about you and said you were in the Army. You served to help our country, so thank you. So, how long have you been in Honduras? Now will you get to see your family? I have so many questions for you, but there are some questions I really want to know. So, when do you get out of Honduras? Does your family get to see you in Honduras? So here's some facts about me. I like hot chips and making slime and playing with friends. Someday I want to know about you someday. To Sergeant Sanders from Diego, aka in your cousin's class. Hi Diego. Very interesting letter, and you seem to have so much personality. I hope to get to meet you someday as well. Well, I like hot chips as well. I didn't when I was your age though. So, man, you're on the right track already. And I leave Honduras in November of this year, 2019. My family would get to see me, but with the kids being in school and having them, so many of them, it's not financially possible right now at this moment that they're able to come see me. But someday we'll be able to do that. All right. You would like to get to know about me. I don't know what to say. I'm big on family. I love family. I'm the youngest of 6 children. My mom also raised 2 of my cousins. So I'm the youngest of the 8 of us. And I just like being happy and full of energy. I wasn't always like this. The Army kind of helped me get to where I am now. I've always had passion for people, passion for getting things done, and I don't know. I like meeting strangers and talking to them, and hopefully learning from them, and then taking that knowledge and sharing it with other people. And playing with friends, I like playing with my friends as well. I like being outdoors. I really don't like getting as dirty as I did when I was younger. But I really love being outdoors and you kind of get dirty being outdoors. It's almost inevitable. And I like writing and reading, like I'm doing right now. So thank you for the letters. All right. We have more flags, more pictures of flags. Hi, David. To Sanders. Dear Sergeant Sanders, my name is Asaya, and I like to draw, dance, and sing. I just moved to New Mexico. I like it here. I have a big backyard, and I can play in it whenever I'm bored. So how are you? What do you like to do in your free time? Do you like pizza? I do. Also, I like chips, cookies, and candy. One of my favorite are hot chips, hot fries. You seem to have a theme there, so I know what type of gift to send back if I were to send one. So hot fries. Oh man, who can get enough of hot fries and hot chips? And the cookies and candy and pizza are all my I won't say favorites, but I do like them a lot as well. Free time. So I don't have much free time, but in my free time I like to rest because rest is very important. Currently, I have a very, very important job, and it requires a lot of my time. And whenever I'm not working, I have to call to FaceTime with my children and make sure they're doing okay. And then I'm also a boxing coach here in Honduras, so I teach people how to box. I spend a lot of time doing that as well, so I have to learn relearn certain skills, and then I have to organize the classes that I'm going to teach. And then we, go to the class and I have to instruct. And after instructing, I have to sit down and, go over some critiques. I'm self-critiquing, but maybe I should start having the guys in the class, critique the classes. And then finally I rest. So I have to wind down. I have to prepare myself for sleep because if not, it's kind of hard sleeping, especially at the boxing because your mind is all over the place. And then I have to come back down to center and try to find sleep. So, but that's what I do in my free time. I sleep because I don't get a lot of it here. All right, Sergeant Sanders. Hello, Sergeant Sanders. My name is Lillian. Hi, Lillian. I am 10 years old, and I'm in the 4th grade. Also, I'm in cheer. Last year, I was with the 49ers, or San Francisco. And also, I love trampolines. I can imagine that'll help you out with your cheering. And thank you for your service. How old are you? Well, Lillian, I am 32 years old. 32. I think that's really cool that you're cheering. I would like to learn a little bit more about how that's helping you develop your social skills. I'm sure it's doing a lot for you there because you have to talk and be in front of crowds and all this stuff. So keep it up, and hopefully I hear back from you all later. Again later. Special package to David Sanders from Luke to Sanders. Hi, Luke. Dear stranger that I met on 13 March 2019. Like many people call you David, but you're thinking, who is this kid? Well, let me tell you about me. My name is Luke, and I'm 10 years old. The things I like to do is play video games and make funny jokes. Oh, that's so cool. But I got some questions for you. Where do you buy your milk, and what type? To Sanders from Luke, when pigs fly. Hey, Luke, I really like this card. And I buy my milk from, we have this thing called the Shopette. It's like a miniature PX, Post Exchange. In the Air Force, I think they call it the BX, the Base Exchange. But I typically get it from there. And I like reduced fat milk. or I think it's 2% milk. My wife can probably correct me on this, but I haven't bought milk in a very long time. But I like 2% milk, and yeah, that's it with the milk. that was of all the questions. That was a good question though. I'm assuming you like milk. Hello, my name is Maria. I love dogs, and Miss Jones is the best teacher, and I love going swimming. Oh, cool. So I will tell you, I just learned how to swim. Look at that. That's amazing, right? I just learned how to swim. I was afraid of swimming for a very long time. It makes me nervous, and I get anxious. So when the anxiety builds up, I'm ready to get out of the pool. But now I've learned how to calm down and relax, and breathe properly so that I'm not taking water in. And I've actually learned how to dive. So I have my dive certification. I'm a certified diver. I've gone into the ocean off the coast of Roatan about 7 times now, and it's really become more fun than anything. Thank you for the letter. Now I have 3 letters here that seem to be all the same. Let's get into these. Oh, even the back is the same. See that? That's pretty cool. Let's get into it. Cody. That's a really interesting way of spelling it, and I think that is so cool. Look at that, guys. Cohdy. And amazing at baseball. I like the Army. Rampage. Travel baseball. Okay. Explain your hobbies. Like baseball. Somebody likes baseball. And I like the color yellow and navy blue. Dear Sergeant Sanders, my name is Cody. I love baseball, and I am good too. You can tell me and my friends love baseball, and we're good friends, and we're on the same team. Oh, that's amazing. And Cody, you're a special kid in so many ways, beginning with friendship, right? I can tell that you're all about team, and that's good. You talked a lot about your team, and in leadership, the one thing we try to do all the time is bring teams together to get things done. And, with you being 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, around that age range, already identifying that team is important lets me know that you're well on your way to being highly successful. Keep it up, all right? And I would like to imagine that these guys are on your team. I noticed that you did something similar to what Oliver did here with Ariel. That is pretty cool, guys. Hey, teamwork make the dream work. One team, one fight. Ariel, I hope I said your name right. Ariel. Oh, look, same thing. Amazing at baseball. I like the Army. Rampage, travel, baseball. Explain your hobbies. Like baseball. Like the color yellow and navy blue. Yeah, you guys are good friends. Dear Mr. Sanders, my name is Ariel, and I want to know your hobbies. Mine are baseball and travel and other things, but there are a lot of things. And I am also in your cousin's class. Well, Ariel, I can tell you like baseball. And you and your buddies are amazing. My hobbies are talking a lot, and coaching, mentoring, counseling other people. I also like reading and writing. I didn't like reading and writing when I was young, but I wish that I did, because I'm learning now how very important it is to success, and how it helps you to learn so much more about people and life in general. And also talking to other people. I didn't talk to a lot of people when I was younger. And my family would tell me I was so very mean. And now that I'm older and I'm learning that people do things because of so many different other things, the way that they were brought up, maybe some of the things they were taught, maybe some of their beliefs that were maybe not wrong, but different from your beliefs. And now that I'm learning all this stuff and I'm learning about them, it makes me excited to be around people because it's so very cool to build these teams like you and your friends have done here. So that's my hobby, talking and writing and reading and learning about people. All right, I have 3 cards remaining, and I think this is the last one from your group of friends, from Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. All right, we have our amazing, famous Eru. I don't know what this thing called here. It looks like a poem, but I'm sure there's a name for it. Miss Jones can help us out with that. Amazing at baseball. I like the Army. Rampage travel team, baseball team. Explain your hobbies. Like baseball. Gotta like baseball. And like the color yellow and navy blue. All right, Sergeant Sanders. My name is Jeremy, and I like baseball. As you can tell, yeah. My friends and I almost have the same letter because we're best friends. Oh, that's so cool, so very important. I play baseball with Cody, the letter that looks like mine. He's a good friend. So, what's your favorite sport? You know what mine is. That's true. I know what yours is. I think. Is it baseball? Well, mine is boxing. And I got to be transparent with you. I don't watch a lot of sports, but I tell you what, when I was a kid, my favorite sport was baseball. I didn't get a chance to play, and maybe that's why I kind of switched it to boxing because I did a lot of that. But baseball is so very cool. Keep it up, stay motivated, stay pumped up, and keep the camaraderie. Ms. Jones explained that to you, that word to you, and we use it a lot here in the Army. But keep the camaraderie with your friends, Cody and Abram. You guys are gonna go a long way if you stick together, keep each other motivated, you support each other, and you can do whatever it is you want to do. And remember, 6 hands are better than 2, right? So when you have people helping, you get things done a whole lot faster than you do when you try to do them by yourself. So good job with the teamwork, guys. All right. I love green. I love pickles. Favorite snack is ? My favorite snack, you got me thinking because I really like pickles as well. I have a jar of them in my room, and I kind of keep a jar of them in my room. They're the most healthy that I eat out of all the snacks I eat. I think I would have to say my most favorite, because I eat them more than I eat pickles, are like trail mix, different types of trail mix. But I love pickles, and I love fried pickles. Hello, my name is Jayla. My favorite sport is softball. You can probably tell because of the front page. My favorite color is green. I also love pickles, pickle pops, and anything that has pickles or pickles juice. I like it. My least favorite color is pink. Save that for last. Question for you. What's your favorite color? Red. It's my favorite. Favorite. What's your favorite snack? Trail mix. What's your favorite food? Oh, that's hard. That is hard. But I'm going to go with tacos. And Taco Bell is my favorite fast food restaurant. I love it so much. My favorite restaurant. I've been to a lot of really fancy, really nice restaurants, and I'll choose Taco Bell over those restaurants any day. Do you have siblings? Yes, I'm the youngest of 6, but really I'm the youngest of 8. My mom raised 5 boys and 3 girls. And is Miss Jones your favorite cousin? You know, I believe she can be my favorite cousin. She and I haven't met. We didn't grow up together. I don't know as much about her yet that I would like to know, but she is awesome. I tell you that. Especially getting you guys to send me these letters now. That was really cool. And it's filled me up with so much joy. So I'm looking forward to meeting Miss Jones here in the very near future. I am coming to El Paso, Texas, hopefully in April. So I look forward to that. And we'll get to meet and have fun and hang out. And then I can truly answer that question. All right. If you could reply, what would be, that would be great. Especially to the last one. Oh man, Miss Jones, it looks like you have an admirer in your classroom. She looks up to you. And just from what I know about you, I can see why. So, to Sanders from Jayla. Thank you, Jayla, for the letter. Last but not least, Pablo. Dear Sanders, my name is Pablo. I like to play a lot of games like PS4 and Xbox One. The movies that I like to watch is horror movies and action movies. So, what do you like to do? I like reading letters from fourth graders because you guys are awesome. And I really like talking to others, to everyone. I like animals too. I don't think I mentioned that, but I really like animals. I'm not like a Steve Irwin type of like animals. I'm not gonna get out there in the dirt and play with them, but I like learning about them and being around them in a safe environment. And I like just studying them because animals are so very fascinating. And when you look at the communities, you can kind of take some pointers there about how we should be in our community as well. All right, that was all of my letters. I thank you guys so very much. I am going to get to writing you back time now. See you soon.